Yes, sports fans. Hello, sports fans. Hello, world. Matt Frank here from the Sports Show, giving you guys episode 10. Can you believe it? I love it. Thank you for being a part of it. Episode 10 of the Sports Show. People, holler at me. I really want to hear your voice and your opinions and your thoughts. Hit me up on Twitter at Sports Show Matt. That's at Sports Show Matt on Twitter. The Sports Show with Matt Frank on YouTube. Subscribe to me, folks. And on Facebook, under the awesome name my parents gave me, Matt Frank. Hello, people. Sports fans, are you out there? Of course you're out there. Let me hear your thoughts. Hit me up anytime. Let's just kick it straight off with the Dirty 30. 30 seconds of the news, the sports, and the dirt going on in the sports world today. Get your clocks ready. Let's do it. Seattle Seahawks win in controversial fashion last night against the Lions. Why is everyone freaking out about it? We're going to find out. Miami Dolphins head coach Joe Philbin fired. He's out. Intern coach Dan Campbell taking over the Miami Dolphins. If you're Victor Cruz's fiance, Victor Cruz's fiance does not appreciate Victor Cruz doing his salsa dance, touchdown dance with any other female except Victor Cruz's fiance. And if you were a victim of the group text of Victor Cruz's fiance, I'm assuming she talks like that, then she is telling you stay off of her man. And that is the Dirty 30, brought to you by The Sports Show, episode 10. Folks, did you watch it last night? Did you catch the Seahawks and the Detroit Lions battle it out? Well, if you did, you saw a very interesting game. And if you saw it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A game in Seattle, Washington. Starting off a little bit slow. Kind of a little bit sluggish on both teams. The defense on both sides clearly played a role in this game. Russell Wilson starting out the game like Russell Wilson usually does, weaving, dodging, diving, doing his thing, making plays. He was scrambling left and right on a handful of plays, and that's exactly what happened when he screwed it all up. I said it. He went from hero to zero like that. He fumbled twice. He had a botched snap that went off of him that resulted in a turnover. Russell Wilson played so great and so ugly all at the same time, all on the same game. One of those turnovers resulted in a pickup touchdown by the Detroit Lions. And to make matters worse, with about a minute to go in the game or so, the Detroit Lions marched themselves down the field, Seahawks territory, and gave it to Calvin Johnson. Matthew Stafford, quarterback of the Detroit Lions, throws it into Megatron. Of course, everyone's looking for it. Calvin Johnson goes right to the goal line to make a touchdown. And who came to the rescue? Cam Chancellor. The man with the holdout came back. This is his second game, and he comes out there and punches the ball out. That ball is an open fumble in the end zone. And K.J. Wright takes the ball with his palm and pushes the ball out of bounds, causing a dead play. Referees got together, and they gave Seattle the ball on the 20-yard line, okay? Everyone is freaking out because the referees missed this call, specifically the K.J. Wright hitting the ball out of bounds, which is a penalty which should have had the Detroit Lions on the 6-inch mark right before the goal line, and 4 tries to do it. What do you guys think? Everyone's kind of booing the Seahawks, and rightfully so. We all remember 3 seasons ago, Russell Wilson beating Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers in Seattle with that weird one referee saying touchdown and the other referee saying no good in the Golden Tate catch for Seattle, who Golden Tate, good name, is now on the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions started this game coming into Seattle 0-3, left 0-4 all over this call. So huge call for the referees. You literally screwed up. The whole Detroit Lions season is completely over all over this call. They cannot make the playoffs. It's going to be such a downer for their team. They could have had such a good feeling by being basically the only other team other than the Cardinals and the Cowboys to beat the Seattle Seahawks at home. It's a very difficult place to play. It was a very difficult game. Defensive sides on both sides, phenomenal, and it all resulted in a controversial call for the Seahawks being the winner, 13-10. Very, very interesting. If you are Lions fans, now don't look at the background here and get my Seahawks 12 flag. I got my green on. You know, I love my team, but I do want to hear your thoughts. Are you irritated? Of course you're irritated. Let me hear what you think about everything. Right now, as we speak, as I am filming the 10th episode of the sports show, we got a baseball game going on, folks. It is the bottom of the 6th inning, and it is 2-0 with the Astros leading the New York Yankees. I predicted the Yankees winning the wild card spot. We're going to see what's going on. So by the time this is online and you guys are watching, the game more than likely is going to be over. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if the Yankees are going to pull it off. I like Alex Rodriguez's season. It's kind of a comeback year for him, and he's looking good. Yankees are doing their thing. Astros are in the same division as the Mariners, and of course, we all know that the Mariners are not even close of making the playoffs. We have to wait another year, and the Astros, rightfully deserved, is to represent our division and go for that wild card spot. So I'm kind of rooting for the Astros, but I kind of like the Yankees, and that's hard to say as a Mariners fan, but I'm kind of rooting for them. I think it's really, really good, but we're just going to just check it out. Now, let me just break it down for you real quick of the playoff picture in Major League Baseball. Okay, here we go. Tonight's winner and the outcome of the Astros-Yankees game plays the Kansas City Royals. Okay, the winner of that game plays the winner of the Rangers and the Blue Jays. Okay, the winner of that game represents the American League and is going to be one of the teams in the World Series. You following me? On the National League side, you got the wild card spot game of Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The winner of that game will play the St. Louis Cardinals. The winner of that game will play the winner of the Mets and the LA Dodgers. Okay, the winner of that game would be the National League represented team in the World Series. Sounds like a lot. It is coming up sooner than you think, and we're just going to find out what will November bring for us in the baseball world. Now, yeah, I'm a Mariners fan, but I already knew a while ago, hate to admit it, that the Mariners really didn't have a chance. I was rooting for them. We're going to have to wait until next year. We got a new general manager. I hope our coach doesn't get fired because I like good Lloyd. And you'll never compare to Lou. No offense, Lou Piniella, all-time best Mariners manager, in my opinion. But we're just going to see what takes place in football. Oh, we got week 5 coming up right now. You got still some undefeated teams. You got the Carolina Panthers still undefeated. Green Bay Packers are still undefeated. And what's going to happen there, we are going to find out. And I got some picks, and we're going to see how good my picks are. And I want to start off with another undefeated team, which is the Bengals. And you got the Seahawks going to Cincinnati on this game. It's a 10 o'clock game. We have a short week as we just played our hearts out yesterday on Monday Night Football. We got to go across the country. And, man, okay, I am going to root for the Seahawks. So, of course, I'm going to pick them to win. But this is going to be a challenging game. Do not be surprised if the Seahawks lose this game. Hey, look, I'm just being honest. Hey, and I love the Seahawks. Of course, I'm going to pick them to win. I'm a Hawks fan. But, yeah, this is going to be a tough game, and we're going to see if the Hawks can go on the road and screw up the Bengals' perfect season. Andy Dalton, quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals, is looking fantastic. He's got criticism written all over the place. He's never won a playoff game. People write him off all the time. That redhead wonder is going out there, and he's kicking some tail. We're going to see how Andy Dalton is going to do this year for the Cincinnati Bengals. But I have the Seahawks picking them because I am a Seahawks fan. I got them picking, winning every single game. You got the Steelers and the Chargers. I think the Chargers have got this game. Colts versus Texans. Texans got the game. Bills and Titans, I got the Bills. Browns and Ravens, I got the Ravens. Bears and Chiefs, I got the Chiefs. The Rams and the Packers. I'm going with the upset here. I'm going with the Rams beating the Packers. They just came off a win, screwing up a perfect season for the Cardinals. Rams look tough. Great offense. Austin looks good. Foles looks good. I love Coach Fisher, and I really like their defense. Howie Long's boy is on the team, and he is awesome, all tatted up. He looks like he can go out there and play, and he can play. And I think St. Louis is going to be trouble for a lot of teams this season. Jaguars at Bucks. I got the Buccaneers winning. Saints at Eagles. Chip Kelly, put a fork in you, buddy. I said it. Matt Frank from the Sports Show. I'm writing the Eagles off right now, Philadelphia fans. I am sorry. If you think I am wrong and you want to argue with me, hit me up on Twitter. Sports Show Matt. That's at Sports Show Matt on Twitter, on YouTube, The Sports Show with Matt Frank, and on Facebook under Matt Frank. If you want to argue with that, give me some valid reasons why I should believe in Chip Kelly and the Eagles this year. Saints got them. Redskins and Falcons. Falcons doing their thing, and I think they're going to do very good this season. Falcons got it. And you got the Cardinals versus the Lions. I think the Cardinals will take this. You got the 49ers and the Giants. Sorry, 49ers fans. Peace out. Giants and Eli Manning will take care of business. If Victor Cruz's fiance doesn't cause trouble for Victor Cruz, I think that's hilarious. Check out the story online about Victor Cruz's fiance. Hilarious. Broncos and Raiders. The Raiders, I think, are going to put up a fight. Broncos and the defense and Peyton Manning will win this game. Am I right? Am I wrong? People, you need to let me know what you think about sports. This is the 10th episode of the Sports Show. I thank you for being a part of it. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on YouTube. This is the Sports Show with Matt Frank. 10 episodes. Oh, it feels great. I'll put a preview on for the 11th episode. Take a chill pill. Watch some sports. We'll see what takes place week by week. It is drama. You got injuries going on left and right. You got Andrew Luck getting injured. Marshawn Lynch getting injured. Tony Romo still injured. What are the Cowboys' future? Do any Cowboys fans believe in Brandon Weeden? Did you watch that last game of the Cowboys and the Saints? Wow. Talk about an emotional game. Saints kicker misses it. You can hear the thunk of the field goal post getting smacked by the football in the Superdome at the Saints. And I bet everyone thought their season was going to crumble right before everyone's eyes, but it didn't. Saints win in overtime. Cowboys fans have got to be frustrated. Jerry Jones, what do you think, Jerry Jones? Now, what are the odds that Jerry Jones is listening to the 10th episode of the Sports Show with Matt Frank? I highly doubt it, but Jerry Jones, I think you're awesome and one of the best owners around, except for Paul Allen, who, of course, owns the Seattle Seahawks. I like it. And, the whole Seattle game, it's all good, folks. It's all good. And if you watched it, you knew exactly what took place. Controversial call at the very end of the game. Cam Chancellor going out there, breaking up that ball, and having the referees blow the call for the Lions to lose. 0-4 start, 2-2 start for the Seahawks. Cam Chancellor hero of the day, Russell Wilson, still the man out there. You got to take care of the ball. Russell Wilson, I know you lost your running backs. I know Rawls is all you got back there. And I know Marshawn Lynch is coming back. But when you think you got to go out there and prove that you are worth $87.5 million, you run around like they're trying to showboat. You could have lost the game, and that post-game interview could have had you saying, I lost it. It's my fault. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And when you run around, Russell, the ball's out there. Defenses can get it. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. And I'm not dogging you because you are the best thing that ever happened to the Seattle Seahawks. I am signing off. It's Matt Frank, folks. Episode 10 of the Sports Show. Hit me up on Twitter at Sports Show Matt. That's at Sports Show Matt. On YouTube, The Sports Show with Matt Frank. On Facebook, under the awesome name my parents gave me, Matt Frank, live from Yakima. Hey, thanks for being a part of it. Episode 10 of the Sports Show. Peace.